With us now is Charlize. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you doing?
Good. Now you have a nice first name and a nice last name. What is your last name?
My last name is Tuozzo.
Okay. But sometimes people call you Charlie.
Yes,
Okay.
Charlie.
How'd you get that cute nickname?
Well, I always had that nickname when my parents named me. They wanted to name me Charlotte, but then they decided of Charlie. And then they heard the name Charlize, and they named me Charlize.
I like all your names. Today we are celebrating you because you have accomplished a lot of things in the short decade that you've been around, right? So how old are you
Yes, I am 10 years old.
now? Okay. When's your birthday?
My birthday is 11/11/11.
Now, how cool is that?
I guess pretty cool.
One is pretty magical for you,
Yes.
right? Do you feel magical?
Yeah.
Okay. At what age did you realize that maybe you had some unique ability, some unique talents?
Probably like the age of 8, 7.
She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life.
You had an early start as a 3-year-old, though.
Yes.
Okay. So what started your career at 3?
Oh gosh. Well, the movie Frozen came out.
Okay.
I love that movie. All I would do was sing "Let It Go, Let It Go," and yeah. I would always sing "Let It Go."
Mhm.
"Let It Go" was my favorite song, and I wouldn't stop singing after that. Then the next movie came out. I would keep on singing that song. Now I'm here singing all the songs.
You've had some early great moments, right? You've been on big time television before. What have been some highlights in that part of your career?
So, I mean, I've been on Saturday Night Live, which was super fun. I got to meet a bunch of people.
Yeah, Rocket Man. That's awesome. Okay, so
I was on
I haven't been on Saturday Night Live yet, Charlie. That's pretty cool.
I was on Saturday Night Live, and what actually happened there, so we were on set, and there was a scene where it was like all the kids rushing downstairs to the basement, and there was like toys scattered everywhere. So they told us just go as crazy as possible. I was throwing toys everywhere, and there was a scene where 2 kids were like fighting on top of each other, but they didn't actually put that in the show. So my scene was in there though, where I was pouring glue on the rug, and that was actually really fun. That was a couple of takes. I did once where I was crazy, and then I did it once where I was just like, eh.
Like you lost your mind a little bit, like woo, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Dreamland with glue. Were you able to get the glue off your fingers after?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually didn't get them on my fingers. I was
Oh.
holding the bottle.
Oh, it's all about the technique.
Yeah.
Right. I got it. Technique is very important. So you've had some early experiences that other people have not had, and you kind of like what you're doing. You like the industry, you said earlier
Yes.
in the green room.
I love all the things I do. It's super fun. I love to sing, dance, horseback ride, skateboard. I love all the things I do.
So you're the youngest of 4 kids.
Yes.
So none of your siblings are in the entertainment industry. No. You just
Uh,
woke up one day and said, you know what? This is for me. And you still are a regular kid in regular school.
Yeah.
Okay. So I asked you how your studies were going, and you said,
Well, yeah.
okay.
So school's really good. I have good grades.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually recently, my principal, my assistant's principal, she signed like the paperwork so I can do acting.
That's important. Those are
Yeah.
called working papers, and you
Yes,
kind of
working
need them,
papers.
right?
Yeah.
So that you can do both, and you still have time for friends. You told me like you have like 4 really good friends. You're like a team of 4, or 3,
Yeah,
maybe 3 friends
Including
plus
me.
you. Yeah.
Including
Okay.
me, yeah.
Got it.
So my 3 friends are really kind. Their names are Emma, Hannah, and Maddie. They're really nice. And well, if they weren't nice, why would I be friends with them? But they're really nice. And actually, my friend Hannah, she's a really good artist. She loves to draw. She always shows all of my friends like all the art that she does, and she's like, every time we FaceTime on our little group chat, she was like, oh, look at the painting I'm doing, and I just love all the art she does.
So what's really interesting about someone like you is that you have the spirit of collaboration. See, not all artists are like that. Sometimes artists in our entertainment industry are so self-centered, but they're not good collaborators. I already knew from the moment I first heard about you that you were good at that. So maybe you and your 3 friends will do something where you do a project together. And speaking of doing things together, you just had a huge success at the Paramount.
Yeah.
Charlie, way to go. So tell our audience what you did.
Okay, so I did a concert for Ukraine to get them, like, it was a Ukraine relief concert. It was super fun. There was a bunch of singers lined up to sing. It was at the Paramount. Even though it passed, I'm so happy that it was a really great hit and it was super fun. There was actually a raffle that raised a lot of money. We raised over $3,000, and then plus the raffle,
Yay.
which was fun. There was like a basket, and I got to pull the tickets out to see who the winners was. 2 people won, and it was that was one of my favorite parts.
Getting people to say yes to you for your vision and your dreams, is something that you're excellent at. And that's a really important skill in this industry. You're doing fantastic. You had a headliner perform at your concert. Who was that?
That was me. I was the headliner.
Uh-huh.
Miss Connecticut actually came, and so did Miss Ukraine. Miss Ukraine, she was like the host, kind of.
Mhm.
Like, she would introduce all the singers, and Miss Ukraine actually sang one of her songs, and you guys should actually go check it out. It's called Have Faith in Me,
Mhm.
and it's really good.
And who were some of the other singers that you had? Do you remember some of their names too?
Yes, I had Victoria. I'm not sure what her last name was, but she's Ukrainian. I had Riley. I had Julia Room. I know her last name. She has a really cool last name. I had Allie Burke. She's really kind. I actually love the song that she wrote. Yeah, it's a really good song.
So you had just a variety, if you
Yes.
will. So people bought tickets, they came to the Paramount, they participated in the raffle, everybody had a great time, you raised money, and you're feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, and you know what was actually funny? Some of my friends came. My health teacher came from school, and she came there. She went there with her sister, and they were both really thrilled and happy.
So I was in 5th grade, maybe about your age, slightly. What grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
You're in 5th. I was either in 5th or 6th grade, and I decided to have a talent show out in the softball court, softball field. And we brought like the gym mats out, and we were singing songs, and we were doing cartwheels. And, had I had the forethought, though, to raise money for a charity like you've done, right? That would have been a whole other story. I'm so proud to know you. You're doing fantastic things in life. It's going to be fun to watch you over the years as your journey continues. What is your thought process in terms of that? What would you like to see happening in the future? Because it seems like you're already accomplishing things that most adults accomplish, right? And you're only 10. So do you have a trajectory or an idea of where you want to be when you grow up?
Well, I actually love New York here. I would like to stay here, but I guess all the famous people are in LA and all those places all over the world. My sister is actually in Alabama for her college, and soon my brother's gonna go to college. He's a senior, and I'm just excited for them to have a good life. And for what I like to see in my future is just to have a nice, successful time.
Gotcha. Yeah, just to be able to do the things you love to do, make enough money to put a roof over your head and food on the table, and just to enjoy the journey. But yeah, traveling is kind of cool. So maybe you could end up doing something that's like bi-coastal. You could have a place here and a place there.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun, right? And good thing it's not covered wagon days anymore, because it used to take a long time to get across the country. But now we can fly.
Yeah.
So, Charlie, you're delightful. Thank you
Thank
so much. Is there anything that I didn't ask you? Anybody you want to give a shout out to or a special thanks to? Like your mom, because she drove you here today. That would be cool, kind of cool.
Yeah, thank you to my mom.
Yeah.
And, actually, I just wanted to say the charity that we donated to was the Be Strong charity by Bethany Frankel. And that was really fun to donate to. And I would like to thank Miss Connecticut and Miss Ukraine for coming. And also Sal Valentinetti, he came. He was on America's Got Talent. He got the golden buzzer there. And I would like to thank him for coming to my concert too. And
Do you want to know something between me and you and our audience about Sal?
What?
When Sal was still delivering pizzas, he came on my show because it was right before he got to become really famous. He's one of the nicest people in the business. Would you agree?
yeah, he's
Super
really
nice.
nice.
Super talented too,
Yeah.
right?
And what's funny
Yeah.
is that one of my friends, her name is Rosanna. Her dad knows Sal like as a friend, like they're friends, Sal, and yeah.
And I'm sure that's what your friends say about you too. They're like, you know what? We know Charlie. She's our friend. You're a good human. You really are. I'm really super, super, super glad to spend this time with you. Come back anytime you want. Like
Thank
tomorrow?
you.
What are you doing tomorrow? You want to come on the show tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe. Or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. This is what I do. I grew up and I got to live out my dream. So it's fun for me to spend time with you living out yours. You rock. Hey, for these great guests and more, you can always check out all of our socials, but follow her. She's amazing. And I hope you saw the light in her eyes that I see. She's a star. Be well.